Alright guys, so in today's video, we're going to be showcasing every single character in Jumpstars. Now, if you don't know what Jumpstars is, it is pretty much an anime version of Brawl Stars, but on Roblox, of course. And that's pretty much it right there, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and showcase, here are the characters they have in the game as of right now. You did see Sanjin in the trailer, so there's definitely probably gonna be update 1 or update 2, you never know, right? But here are the characters. We got Mob, Gojo, Sasuke, Zoro, Alucard, Ichigo, Yuji, Guts, Jotaro, Orihime, Goku, Luffy, Naruto, Tanjiro, and Vegeta. Now, some characters do have actual modes, and some people just have ultimates, stuff like that. And yes, ultimates and modes are two different things, right? We're gonna go ahead and get the showcase on. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, bro. And I'm trying to hit 6,000 subscribers. Also, like the video if you enjoyed, and let me know if you want more Jumpstar content on this channel, and I'll be glad to do so. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, let's get started. All right, guys. So in the training area now, we're gonna be showcasing rare characters, 2 mythic characters. Now we're gonna start with Vegeta. Yeah, Big Bang Attack and Explosive Wave for his gadget. His star boost is Merciless Prince. He deals 20% extra damage to enemies under 50%, and you have Elite Warrior, which you now have 1 extra ammo, which sounds pretty broken. We're gonna be equipping this because why not? The Merciless Prince explains a lot for himself. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this showcase. So here is Vegeta's M1s. No, pretty broken. Then we have Big Bang Attack right here. Boom. That's a decent amount of damage. And we also have his ultimate, which is Big Bang, not Big Bang, Final Flash. Oh, this is Galagun. Why did I say Final Flash? Yeah, this is Galagun, bro. Pretty fire. Really, like, his, the hitbox for it is crazy too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big Bang Attack right here. Alright, now let's go get his other skill. Boom, Explosive Wave, equip that. Alright, so here it is right here. Hold on, I gotta get like near somebody. Now I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this skill is really good at all for Vegeta. That's just me. But we can still use it though. So, you know, it actually does a decent amount, but I just think Big Bang will honestly be better, in my opinion. Alright, so that's Vegeta. Let's go ahead and switch to Tanjiro. Alright, so we're not at Tanjiro right now. Here's his gadgets. We got Water Wheel, and we have Whirlpool. He has his own gear, which is called Breathing Mastery. Your status effects on others are 30% stronger. Now, his star boosts are Slayer's Mark and, what is it? Extra Sensory Perception. Every enemy you hit is temporarily marked, making them consistently visible and causing them to take 10% more damage for all sources. And Slayer Mark is gain a permanent 4% damage increase for each elimination, stacking infinitely, but resetting upon death. And you're like, that sounds actually broken as hell, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Alright, let's go ahead, showcase this man, Tanjiro. Alright, here's his M1s right here. I believe he hits like, and like 3 hits and you're cooked, low key. But then I realized how low key how broken he seems. Alright, so we have I believe this is Water Wheel. Yeah, Water Wheel. And what's his okay, let's use Water Wheel one more time. Yep. And I'm guessing whoa, hold on. Oh, it's Waterfall Basin. That does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage, yo. What the heck? Yeah, nah. So what? I don't know why this Tanjiro does so much damage. All right. Next skill we have is Whirlpool. Whirlpool sounds kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie. The Whirlpool. All right. So we got Whirlpool here. Oh yeah, this looks nice. I'm not doing no damage right now. I don't know why. All right. That is Tanjiro right there. I think. Who's next? Is it Goku? No, it's Naruto. All right, so we're on not Tanjiro, but Naruto right now. We got Substitution Jutsu and Rasen Shuriken. His star boost is Hidden Leaf Ninja. If you're invisible, the range that the enemies can see you is reduced, and you deal 50% 15% more damage when invisible. Then just like you basically just walk on water. 20% more speed while you're on water and stuff like that. Here's this gear right here too. Rasengan charges faster and stuff like that. Alright, we're gonna use substitution jutsu first. This is the M1s. The M1s are crazy. Like honestly, wish they can like I don't know. I look at think they kind of nerfed him. I think his Shuriken's doing more damage before. Here's substitution right here. You know, it's legit. It's that simple. I'm not gonna lie. But his ultimate is a Rasengan. Boom! You can charge it to 100 as y'all can see. Hold on, let me try to use it again. Alright. Look, I can just tap it. It won't do as much damage. See, look, it didn't do as much damage. But if I hold it though, 100%, does a lot more damage. You feel me? And actually, no, I think it does the same damage, but you can go farther actually. Yeah, take my word back on that. Alright, let's go to the other one. Rasengan Shuriken. Rasengan Shuriken actually is really good. I probably would advise to use this than substitution. Actually, no, substitution actually not that bad though. Alright. So, each skill right here. Hold this. Now, I believe this is the one that does more damage when you hold it. And it also is the further, you can throw it far too. So, let's try this right here. I don't mind, what the? Oh, wait, am I pressing R1? I'm not, yeah. What is going on? Oh, there, hold on. There we go. See, look how small it was, and it didn't do as much damage as it did before, bruh. You know what I'm saying? See? You know what I'm saying? Alright, on to the next. We are on to Luffy, the GOAT. Alright, bro, we got Luffy now. We got Haki and Gomu Gomu Gatling. And the start boost is Observation Haki. Increases your invisibility viewing distance by 50%, and any opponent within your viewing range receives 15% more damage. And Conqueror's Haki, every time you use your gadgets or super ability, you send out a small shockwave around you that stuns enemies for 0.5 seconds. And his gear is called, your super ability range is increased by, actually, yeah, this is his. Increased by 1.5, right? So I'm gonna be using Haki first. You legit just gain more M1 damage, I believe. Yeah, look, even it shows the Haki on his hand, which is kind of fire. But not canon, because this is PTS Luffy. Alright, and his ultimate is, what is the ultimate? Yeah, Bazooka. Yeah, definitely is Bazooka, I remember now. But I'm not gonna lie, Haki is definitely not bad at all, especially since he can like stretch his arm and stuff like that. He has insane range with his M1. Alright, let's go ahead. Go to Gomu Gomu Gatling. This skill is insane, bro. Like, I can't be the only one to think this, bro. His Gatling, like, look at this. You see how, look at that! You get hit with that, you're cooked. Like, you're actually cooked, bro. He's at 8,000 health right now. Gatling, cook. Like, bro, you see this? Like, I know I'm not tripping, bro. Like, he's actually so broken, bro. All right, so that's Luffy right there. Last rare character is Goku, and he's the one with the awakening. All right, bro, Goku right here. He has instant transmission and Kaioken, both really nice gadgets. I'm not gonna lie. And his boost is Zenkai boost and Saiyan Rage. I can read it for yourself. I'm not reading it no more, respectfully. All right, and then it's Ultra Charge, which is his awakening. It's Super Saiyan 3. Power up to become a Super Saiyan 3. Here's the buff right here. You get 10% speed, 20% damage, and 20% guard, right? And his ultimate, his awakening ultimate is Dragon Fist, bro. It does 10,000 damage and has 7 tiles of range, bro. It's broken. He's actually so broken, bro. We're gonna be using it right now, bro. All right, let's go get Goku, bro. So here's his M1s right here. His M1's actually not bad. I think Goku is probably one of the best starter characters. Not starter characters, but like easiest characters to get, in my opinion. So I believe we have Kaioken equipped right now. No, this is I forgot what it's called. I ain't gonna lie. What is it called? Yeah, instant transmission. Y'all seen instant transmission? You already saw it right now. You just legit TP and stuff. Alright. Then Kamehameha. I believe his ultimate is Kamehameha. Yeah. Boom. It does a lot of damage too. Alright, let's go ahead and equip his other skill before I use the awakening, which is Kaioken. Alright, Kaioken right here. Pop this. Bad boy. W damage. Alright. Now, I don't know if Kaioken affects his Kamehameha. I guess we could check that out, actually. I don't think it does. Alright, anyways. Here comes his awakening right here. Oh my goodness. Tough. Actually tough. Oh my god. Bro, here's his ultimate right here. Here's his ultimate right here. Looking tough. You can't tell me that's not tough, bro. Oh my gosh. And look at that. It attacks, bro. The slam does attack anybody around him, bro. Like, what? That's so broken, bro. Cause like, it just makes no sense. Goku is honestly definitely, that's what I said. Goku is definitely one of the best rare characters in the game, for sure, bro. Now we're on to the epics. First epic character is Orihime, bro. Alright, so we now have Orihime, bro. Now Orihime is very, very good. Like, she's a heavy, really, like, she's probably one of the best support characters in the game, if not the only one, alright? So, here's our attacks right here. We have Koten Zanshin and a Santen Keshin. It's basically like a shield you can put up that you can shoot through. And this is a attack you can fire, and you have, like, it's like a boomerang, basically, bro. Alright? And her star boosts are actually really, really good. Now, basically, you can, with heal pulse, you can legit heal your own enemies with your M1s. Because it says your main attack pulse can now phase through your teammates, healing them while giving the potential to hit enemies. And then anti-field is with, I'll show you after this, ain't gonna lie. So remember, anti-field, it revolves around Satin Caution. We're gonna show you that right now, right? So here's our M1s right here. Right, and then here is the shield. Boom. Alright, they can't attack you on a shield, by the way. If you're behind the shield, you're chilling, but you can attack them. Now, with your ultimate, if you put your ultimate down and you have anti-field star boost active on Orihime, put it down, you heal in front of your shield, but you also damage the people in your field too. And it does a lot of damage. I think it was doing like 950. It is doing a lot of damage, bro. Alright. Now her other skill is Koten Zanshin, and here's Heal Pulse right here. Heal Pulse is self-explanatory. I don't think there's nobody in training I can even try to heal, even like this Luffy, because like he's already full HP. Alright, no, I can't. Look at that. I'm gonna heal him by 1600, bro. That's a lot. That's actually a lot of healing. Here's her skill right here. It has really good range. That's what I just realized though. It's not that crazy though. Or it can be. I don't know. But I honestly think anti-field is probably better in my opinion. But next we have is Jotaro. We got Jotaro right here. Alright, so we got Jotaro right here. His skills are Starfinger and Time Skip. And his star boost is Light Speed, Reflexes, and Quick Time Stop. Right? So we got Starfinger right here. We're going to showcase Starfinger first. Here's the M1s. Alright, then you got Starfinger, nice range. Oh yeah, and it dazes him too. That's nice. Alright, the next we have is, I think this is Star Leap. Yeah, Star Leap does nice damage. Now, if you hit somebody with Starfinger, I'm not gonna lie, that might be really good because they're stunned. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, next skill for Jotaro is Time Skip. No, this is time skip, not time stop. I think it's gonna be like instant transmission. Yeah, it's legit like pretty much like instant transmission. Also, let me show y'all this too. Quick time stop. After laying down from the shooting star leap, super star platinum will stop. The shooting star leap super star platinum will stop time briefly for 0.75 seconds. Sounds pretty broken. Let's go ahead and check this out. So we gotta land this here. I didn't see it. I don't think I've seen it at all. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna go along with it, bro. All right, next we got Guts, the second character with a awakening. All right, bro, we have Guts here. We have Arm Cannon and Berserker Rage. His star boost is Berserker's Fury, while at max meter gain a 10% damage and speed boost. And Indomitable Spirit gain 30% damage resistance and 50% debuff reduction when under 40% health. And his Ultra Charge, which is Beast of Darkness. Lose control and let the inner beast consume you to fight without any care for pain. Buffs: 20% speed, 10% damage, and 20% guard. His ultra skill is called Nosferatu Zod, bro. Descends from the air, carrying you on his back as he charges forward across the map, obliterating anything in his path with unstoppable force. Let's go ahead and get to the showcase. First, we have his Arm Cannon. You have Arm Cannon. First, here's his M1s right here. Insane! You look at this! Look at the hitbox! And he has like 10,000 HP, guys. He's a legit tank. He's a legit tank, bro. He does a lot of damage and his range is crazy, bro. Alright, we have Arm Cannon right here. Insane hitbox 2. Boom, crazy. And here is his ultimate right here. Whole wind move, then boom. Alright, let's go ahead and get his showcase his other skill right here. Berserker Rage. For 7 seconds, you have max meter and a 10% damage speed boost. Boost. Alright. Let's go right here. I gotta use it, yeah. Look at that. I damn near two-shot them already. I damn near two-shotted them, bro. Oh my gosh. Ain't like, this is crazy. Wait, how long am I gonna have it on? What the heck? It just went off! It just went off! It was off for a long time! What the heck? Wait, let me... Oh, okay. Let's go with the Awakening then. Crazy impact frames. Alright, boom. I want to get like a 10% damage boost. Right? Then we have right here... Insane damage, by the way. That's just the F skill, bro. That's just the F skill. Then we have the ultimate. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta do it again. Hold on. All right, now we have the ultimate, bruh. Hold on, now let's log in. If I can get it. There we go. Insane. I just killed them. I just obliterated them, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, bro. Let's go ahead. We are on Itadori Yuji. Alright, so we have a Itadori Yuji showcase. Now we have Diverging Earth and Energy Rush. And his star boost right here. Stunning Sparks. Explosive Curse Energy. I can read it what it does. Right. Alright. So let's go ahead and get the showcase started. Here's the M1s right here. Basically just 1-2. And then yeah, it gets attacked right after too. So like it's low-key kind of broken. Yeah, it's pretty broken. Alright, and also here's his Diverging Earth right here. Boom. And then his F skill is pretty much a Black Flash. You gotta pretty much do it yourself. So I press F. Then I press F again. Press F again. Boom. And yeah, I just keep doing it. And then boom, it's pretty much over. It's like a It's kind of like you're like it's like you're in a flow state. You know what I'm saying? When you use your F. All right, next skill we have is, let's see, yeah, energy rush. Oh, energy rush, boom. Energy rush again. I didn't mean to do this. Yeah, I don't think you can use anything. I think you can only just M1 when you use your F2. Yeah, that's energy rush right there. I'm not gonna lie. I think Yuji's Kaloki kind of buns, but I definitely seen a good player use Yuji. So like, it might just take skill to use him. I'm not gonna lie. Now we have the GOAT. We got Ichigo, bro, a legendary character. He has 2 skills, Flashed Up and Ryatsu Burst. Here's his gear right here. So master, you can read it yourself. Star Boost, his overwhelming speed, and Blue Then, bruh. Then yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna using Flashed Up first. Definitely self-explanatory. It's not even a attack skill. Just fast speed and get away fast. Now I'm not gonna lie, Ichigo is like 9 times out of 10 pretty much a flank in this game, bruh. You can just use that and just dip out of there, bro. I'm telling you. And then his F is, of course, Getsuga Tensho, bro. And like his dashes, like you can dash, and like his dashes are pretty much M1s, bro. That's why I like him so much. That's why I main him, cause like I don't know, he's just a really fast character, right? All right, next skill is, I believe it's Ryatsu Burst. It's pretty cool, but I definitely, when I use Ichigo, I mainly use Flashed Up. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go ahead and use it. We got here. Pretty fire. Legit, see how like that one skill and the 3 dashes, well not 3 dashes, but 3 M1s, and you're chilling. I do a decent amount of damage. So it takes like, okay, it takes like 4, no, it takes like 5 M1s to kill somebody with Ichigo. But yet again, he's not like a whole tank, so like it makes sense. Next we have is Alucard. Alright, now I have Alucard, and check out the skin too. The skin is tough, I'm not gonna lie. These are the skins they got. This is actually kind of tough. Alright, so one of his skills is level 3 Intangability. I think that's how I say it. Gain a 15% speed boost and the ability to walk through walls. Tough. And Bloody Bullets, your main attacks now apply bleed damage. Insanely broken. Sounds insanely broken. Now, his star boost is Silver Bullets. Enemies hit by your attacks will deal 20% less damage for 5 seconds. And we got Blood Absorption. All forms of regeneration is increased by 20%. Like, what, bro? Like, he's just, like, I know, he sounds very broken, bro. And his range is crazy. His range is crazy. And his M1 do a lot of damage, bro. Look at this. Hold on. The thing is, his M1 is the only thing he really got. That's the thing. Everything else is like somewhat of a passive. I think he does bleed now. Look at that. He's gonna bleed. He's gonna bleed to death now. I guess not. What the heck? Yeah, I guess not. Now here's his ultimate right here. Not his ultimate, but yeah. It's pretty much his ultimate. Then you heal from that. Pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. Alucard is definitely one of my favorite characters in this game, bro. Just based off of, you know, his whole kit, bro. His whole kit is fire. All right, now I'm just show y'all this right here. Legit just walk through walls to show y'all. Now I ran out, so you know I can't go through walls anymore. Yo, that'd be crazy if you use this to try to like attack somebody and you run out and you get trapped. That would be tough. Yeah, but that is Alucard right there. Next, last legendary character. Actually, no, that was the last legendary character. Now we're in the mythical characters. We have Zoro. Oh my gosh, we got Zoro. Now, Zoro, I'm not gonna lie, this man is tough. So, one of the skills is Lion Song, and the next one is Tatsu Maki. And then the star boost is Onigiri and Pound Phoenix. Now, Onigiri, you're placing Crow Demon hunting at the end of the stage 3. You now dash forward and cut anything in your path. path, right? And Pound Phoenix. If you miss your slash from stage 2, then you will send out a projectile attack that will give you a crow demon hunting if landing, right? So let's go ahead, try this here. Here's the ones. Alright, so Lion Song. I honestly think, was that always there? I don't know if that was always there or not. I think I had another skill. Now you can't tell me this skill is tough, bruh. You can't tell me this dude is tough, like. Tough, bruh. So tough. Now this could be useful in so many ways, like no joke. And then I think his F skill is Shishi Sansan. Is that Shishi Sansan? That's not Shishi Sansan. I don't think that. No, that's not Shishi Sansan. That's one star style, I believe. Alright. Zoro is probably my legit second main, bruh. He's actually very tough. Alright, then we have Tatsumaki, bro. Tatsumaki right here. Oh, let's also equip the other one too, his star boost. I think it's, yeah, I gotta miss my second stage, I think. There we go. That's it right there. Alright, but yeah. So, his skill. And then we got that there. That's a lot of damage. Zoro's is tough. Now we have Sasuke. Alright, so let's go equip Sasuke right here. So Sasuke has Rinnegan and Sharingan. Pretty simple, I'm not gonna lie. And he has Chidori Mastery and Amaterasu. After filling up your meter by landing a certain amount of attacks, Sasuke enhances his attacks with Amaterasu for 5 seconds. Pretty fire. Then Chidori Mastery, Sasuke attacks, charges up in meter. It's pretty much the same thing, bro. Like you get the gist of it. We're gonna do Amaterasu. You got Rinnegan. Use Rinnegan Eye to do Almighty Push around you that knocks away enemies. And the Sharingan, use the power of your eyes to double your viewing distance and even see where enemies are aiming their attacks. Which is that sounds pretty crazy, low key. All right, here's the M1 right here. I don't like his M1s. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not the only one either. Boom. And then here's his ultimate right here. I think it should. I don't know what this is. Oh, he has a whole cutscene for his ultimate. Fire? Yeah. Now look, the Amaterasu. Ain't like, how much does Amaterasu do? 200. 200 is crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, then you have his Sharingan. Oh shoot, wrong character. And I guess we could do Chidori Mastery instead. I guess I dazed them, I think. Yeah, I don't know how Chidori Mastery works. Alright, here's the skill right here. Like, look at that. I didn't even see him. I didn't even know this was up there. Like, what the heck? Alright, you got him out of there. I did not know he was right there. That's crazy. Alright, next we have his Gojo. Alright, bro, we got Gojo now. Gojo has an awakening, right? He has curse detection and infinity. His star boost is 6 eyes and reverse curse technique. Every time you eliminate an opponent, you regain 20% HP, and all forms of healing you receive is increased by 30% for 8 seconds. 6 eyes is you enhance your eyes to be able to see where all opponents are aiming for their attacks. Equip RCT. His ultra charge is full power. Remove your blindfold and use the full power of your 6 eyes. 10% speed, 15% damage, and 25% guard. His ultra skill is called Domain Expansion Unlimited Void. Peak Cinema. Curse detection also makes all enemies visible and reveal their ammo, gadgets, supercharge rate, and ultra charge rate for 6 seconds. Infinity, become invisible for 2 seconds. I'll probably say Gojo. I think Gojo is probably a character that might take skill, low key. Now you can also, his M1 is red, as you can see. It's pretty much as far as you can, if you really want it to be, in front of you or far from you. Pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's invisible, or no, this is the other one. All right, you know, like pretty fire. It is pretty fire. And it is on for like a decent amount of time, low key. So let's go get infinity, legit invisible for 2 seconds. That's a long time, according to in the actual game. No, actually no, I don't think it's not invisible. I think it's invincible. Did I read that wrong? Oh my god, I did. Because Gojo don't turn invisible in the fucking manga. What am I doing? I'm tripping, bro. Okay, bro. Anyways, yeah, you're invincible, bro. You can't get touched for 2 seconds. All right, next one is, I forgot what this is. Oh, blue. Yeah. Okay, so blue is the what you call it. And now I think the F skill turns into hollow purple when I use my awakening, which is now. Okay, boom. Now, oh yeah, got purple. Boom, insane. And now we have the domain expansion. Oh yeah. Belt to ass, who you finna get, bruh? The crazy. Just have my way with them because they're just sitting there, bruh. They're just sitting there. Oh my gosh. Now to a point, Gojo is actually really good. I just honestly think he actually takes real skill though. That's just me though. Last but not least, we have Mob. Alright, now Mob is definitely one of the best ones in the game in my opinion. Especially he's one of those cheese type of characters. So he has Psychic Energy Shield. Place a shield around yourself with 3200 HP. That's a lot of HP by the way for a shield. And he also has Cluster Explosion. Can only be used after you use your super and picked up objects, right? And then, oh, his star boost right here. Animosity, you gain extra rock from your emotion bar meter every 20% instead of every 25%. And only lose 20% emotion meter when eliminated. And gratitude, any teammate that are within the range of your super or gadget will receive 75% of your current buffs that you have from your emotion meter for 6 seconds. In his awakening, question mark. Negative 15% speed, 25% damage, and 35% guard. He legit turns to a god, bruh. Then his ultra skill is called Galotine. I don't know how to say that, bruh. Galotine Meteorite. 10. Yo, this is crazy. This nigga does so much damage, man. It makes no sense. Alright, here's the M1 right here. Like, you can tell why he's, like, actually broken, bruh. And the fact you can do this jump, like, from, like, you can just, like, hide, like, right here and attack him here, bruh. Like, look. It's crazy, bruh. It's actually crazy. Right? Alright. So we have his first skill right here. That's my shield. I can attack while I'm in my shield too, which is pretty fire. His ultimate right here too. Like, you can't tell me this is not broken, bruh. It's so broken. Alright. Other skill. Cluster Explosion. I don't think you use this until I get my thing here. So I can use it now. I think. Maybe I gotta use it first? I don't know. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So I gotta use my whole Yeah, so that right there, when I pop him out, that's the E skill for that. Now let's go ahead and use the R skill. Actually, I can't use it yet. I gotta get, what you call it? Actually, no, I can. Never mind. Take it back. Here's the awakening right here. I think the awakening has bigger than ones. Oh no. Here's the F skill. Broken. Now here's the R skill. Insane damage. I'm not gonna lie. I just took everybody, bruh. Look how long the awakening is. Oh my god. I was trying to use the ultimate again. You know how long the awakening was? That shit's crazy, bruh. Alright, now that is the mob showcase. That's actually an entire character roster showcase of Jumpstars. Let me know your thoughts and let me know which character you're going to be using on release. I am mainly going to be on my GOAT, Ichigo, and maybe Zoro if I could even get him. But, you know, we only got Ichigo Alucard right now. We're going to be rocking Ichigo Alucard main when release drops. I'll see y'all there. I will be streaming the game on my Twitch. Link in the description down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.